Hey guys, what an amazing morning it's been. It's my last day before I go to Dubai, and this whole week I have been at home, as I think you may know, for the month. So technically I've had a lot of downtime to be ready for this holiday. So it hasn't been a mad panic, and actually I knew I wanted to get it done, like especially my packing, a day before, so that today I knew there was little bits of work. I just wanted today to be very, free and easy and enjoy my last day. However, I've had an extremely busy morning. It's now 1:15. So this is the last thing I'm going to do before having lunch. And I was really, like all month, really, I've been really looking forward to having this conversation, because it's a conversation of, where I'm at, how I'm feeling, how I'm feeling about life. And, I hope you might find it, inspiring, or just have a new perspective of like, things don't need to end, or, there's nothing was wasted. Everything's meant to be. The feelings, like where you're going, it's meant to be, and not to panic that it's not the right way or the way you thought it was going to be. Anyways, let me tell you about my busy morning. So all week I've been waking up at 6:30 because I've been really lucky to have my online classes, which are Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And they're great because I also half and half do the classes with them. It's great to have that workout and do the online, flexibility and strength work and skills that we do. Just really kickstarts the day for the members and myself. So I'm really going to try and keep that up in Dubai. Obviously, I don't know my schedule yet, and we've actually had a second contract come within the big contract that we have. I need to tell you about Dubai. There's literally so much to talk about in this video. It's going to be crazy. The other 2 days, which is Tuesday and Thursday, I'm also waking up at 6:30 because I have a one-to-one client who's been brilliant since the beginning of the year, actually, very consistent, working really hard. So I was up with her first thing this morning, and then I went straight into, I've got some more exciting news. I've actually been offered to do some one-to-one coaching programs for a theatre company. So that's really great. I'll be working with a few ladies. And this morning I had 2 of those consultations. So I had one at 8 a.m. Go Christina for waking up at 8 a.m. for me. Well, she was probably awake before that. She had work to go to, but to squeeze me in so early, that was really great. And that was just a quick call. It actually ended up being about 20 minutes just to talk through where she's at. And that's what I'll be doing with all the ladies in the company, talking about where they're at, what their roles are required in the show, and how best I can help them to be as fit and healthy and feeling good and confident, ready to go into the show. I think they might have had a couple of injuries, so we don't want any of that happening this time round. So they've called me in to make sure joints, muscles, everything is good to go. So I'll be really excited to be doing that. After I had that consultation, I then had another one-to-one with one of my really long-term members, Martha. She booked for her birthday. It's her birthday month. It's actually her birthday at the end of this month. Happy birthday, Martha. And what we did is I had created 2 programs for her. One is more a weighted. She's been working really well, so we've really like upped the ante with some weighted stretches. She's got kettlebells and dumbbells and things. So we've done like a weighted leg session, but focusing on that split, opening up the hip flexors and hamstrings. And then that was good, hour and a half. We went through 2 programs. Oh, and she's also got like a press handstand. So that was a lovely program because we've got planche work in there, we've got headstands, we've got handstands. So I'm sure she'll really enjoy that program as well. Oh, I just moved the camera. Has it stopped? Hopefully. And I only did 1 camera check, so I really hope that this is set up okay. I'm hungry, so I was like, let's just go, let's just do it. And yeah, I am chilling, just like in really chilled stuff today. And it's probably quite good that you're supposed to like isolate, because it's not making me feel guilty that I'm like, oh my God, I haven't gone to the gym or anything. Even though I went to gymnastics on Tuesday night, which was only 2 nights ago, And there was a sick videographer there, and I think he captured some really cool tricks on his sick camera. So watch out on Instagram. I will be posting them, and maybe here. So stay tuned for that. Depends how much footage he got together. Oh, one of my best friends, he is, I'm not going to tell his business actually, because I don't know if it's out there. So let me not just chat away. That would be a bit wild. But one of my best friends is doing some really cool new exciting things. And I just had to send him over all of my portfolio, all my stats. As a performer, a dancer, a stunt woman, you're always asked whether you're going for like castings, auditions, or you're part of an agency or a book. You're always asked for your like stunt page, dancer, CV, photos. You've got your headshots, you've got your full body, you've got your action shots, you've got your pretty shots, you've got your commercial shots. Versatility, I need to kind of show that off. So yeah, it's always a little bit of a struggle when they want an overall picture, just to pick some very like finite photos for them. I also managed to go on Amazon Prime. I'm not really a TV watcher, and I don't like to have a lot of outgoings for like social stuff. I like to just be, you know, putting my money out for coaching and things that are really going to help me, like invest in myself. So I did get that Amazon. Oh my God, I keep kicking the stand. I'm so sorry. I'm such a fidgeter. I am such a fidgeter. It's unbelievable. I'll literally be like here. I talk to people and I'll be literally flipping all over the sofa. I am trying to stay still, and I need to stay still because I need to stay in the camera. I just checked in it. I think I'm just in the camera. I'll rewind. Then I got that Amazon Prime free trial so that I could look at I don't know if you guys have heard of the series Hannah. So there's actually 3 seasons now. I didn't even realize, but I was very lucky to double and stunt perform on a couple of those episodes. So when I was basically updating my IMDb, because again, another story, I did an interview. The way he done the interview, I'd never really been on a interview like that, where, you know, he was very interactive with people commenting. It wasn't just chat, which normally I'm used to. It's very much just like the interviewer and me chatting, but it was very much about more of his show. And, you know, there was a structure there, and there was like, everyone's into their film. So there was a lot of questions that were it was very specialized to films, action films. So yeah, I'm such a like, just go do it sort of person, that sometimes when people are like, oh, who's your favorite this, or what's your favorite film, I'm like, I don't know. I just like doing the movies. I like doing the action. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But what I realized is when he brought up my friend's IMDb, he had all his credits there, and I had a few. But then when I got off the film, I was like, oh my gosh, he didn't mention this. And of course he wouldn't. I didn't know he would do all this research online and go into all my social media, go into my YouTube, go into my IMDb page. I didn't know he was going to do that. So it really kind of wake up call to get on that. And Michael, the action director or fight coordinator for the film we was talking about, he showed me how to add your own credits. I was like, this is phenomenal. I just love learning like new things that I can do myself that I just thought was so like above me, or I couldn't, you know, like they would have to do it. So I added maybe 3 because it's so funny when you're being put on the spot, especially when it's stuff back. If you're just talking about me and how I am, or you're just talking about things where it's like your opinion now, whether it's like worldly things or anything, then obviously I can chat for days. As you can see now, I'm chatting. But when it's things where it's like you're having to dive into memories of things you've done and you've been asked on the spot, it is a little bit like, I feel like I've done nothing, or you just can't think. It's crazy. So it was only after the interview that I said, oh wow, well I've done this and I've done that, and he didn't talk about this. And I thought, well of course he's not, because it's not on the IMDb page. So there was a couple of things when my friend Michael showed me how to do it, that I could just add straight away. And then the Hannah was a little bit more difficult because I actually needed to know what episodes, and I hadn't watched it. Again, I'm a bit of a present girl in terms of like, I'll do the work, I'll do the action, I'll give my 100%, and then I'm that sort of person that I just move on with life. I don't really go, I don't know, like I'm just, yeah, it's not like when I'm eagerly awaiting for something to come out that I've been in and I'll go straight away to watch it, or I'll watch it loads of times, or I just know that I did my best on that day and that the team was happy with it and we got the job done. So yeah, even the interview, the film we was talking about, I watched it just before the interview, which again, I'm really glad I did. It was a really great film. It's called The Gardener, by the way. And it's like this action horror thriller. It's really cool. And I play a Russian. So that was a really big challenge. I'm always up for the challenge. And yeah, so I'm an action actress in that. That was really fun. So go check that out. What is that on? I think it's on DVD. It's probably on Amazon to buy, I think. So yeah, if you are into that sort of movie, definitely check it out. It's really cool. I had got Amazon Prime just this morning and I quickly went through the episodes, or I went to the credits. I saw my name, stunt performer. I was like, boom, checking the episode so that I could go back to the IMDb page and put in my credit. So that was cool. I've updated that this morning. I've had a little bit of a tidy up, which is funny because I'm thinking I've actually got one more class to do tomorrow. It's like handstand skill class before I go to catch the train to Heathrow. But I already ended up tidying up everything after this morning because I was just so on it. I also got my passport scanned because that was my little brother helped me with that actually, because the scanner wasn't connecting to my phone or my laptop, but my brother managed to do it. He's a computer genius. So tomorrow I go to Dubai. Whoop, whoop. I've been so looking forward to this for ages, all month, all year. Now we go. Yes, we do. Okay, so tomorrow, and I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing and I can't wait, and I know I'm going to have so much energy because even this week I have had so much energy knowing the fact that this was the last week and I had all these things to do. Yeah, I'm going to Dubai. I'm dancing only in a group of 5 of us. It's really cool. We're going to be doing some, you know, hip hop, grooving, and some tricks. Oh, there's a helicopter going over. I don't know if you can hear that. Smashing out some tricks. Also we'll be doing a more lyrical contemporary. I wonder when this will be out because we've just had another contract come in, so I'm actually same company but a separate show, a really big show. It's already out in the press, so Prince William will be there, the Seek will be there, so it's a really big show. That would be cool. So why did I start talking about that? Jesus, this is going to be one of those moments. Cut the edit. But yeah, so I will be vlogging the, you know, Dubai trip as much as I can. I think I'm going to take it as more of like a work trip. So I'm going to be dancing in the Dubai Expo. That's why I was telling you why I was going to Dubai. I knew that would roll around. Bep. You know, shows, small shows with the group 5 of us, big shows with like kids on a stage from Dubai. We're then also in like the second month, we're going to be rehearsing for the closing ceremony, which will again be a really big show. When I'm somewhere new and the sun is shining, you've got longer days, you've got heat, I'll be up going for the run. I'll be doing the most. Because for me, I'm not sure where I'm going. I don't know the next step. This is really why I was coming here to talk to you guys, and how I've been, you know, like pushing my social media, pushing my YouTube. Is that a potential avenue to go down? Because then I can really do what I love doing, which is all these amazing skills, which I have trained for to become a stunt woman. But in all honesty, I do find, you know, I haven't done crazy amounts of stunt work at all, like not in the slightest. And I'm so happy to, you know, for more opportunities to come my way and to receive. Like, I cannot wait to just kick ass. Like, that is what I've been working for solidly for years, like 3 training sessions a day, where, you know, I've probably spoken about that before, but it's not the most fulfilling job for me. I'm very much a people person. Like, I like going to multiple places in one day. I like being out and about. I like, you know, giving my services to people. I like other people feeling happy. You probably hear a lot of people saying it. There is a lot of waiting around. Yeah, I'm just wondering like what the next step is for me. It potentially have something to do with YouTube, with social media. So I'm still, yeah. So this year I am traveling a lot. That's my plan. I was looking at insurance last night for a year. Not saying I'll travel for a year, but I have some really good friends in different parts of the country. I really want to go to Australia. There's a friend in Lanzarote, Portugal. I do want to head to Thailand. Not that I know anyone in Thailand. So if you want a trip to Thailand and you want to hang out, let's do it. And yeah, just really feed into everything I love. I kind of got bored towards the end of last year. I've literally day in, day out, every day, constantly training, feeling like a student, which I love, but it just became really too samey. And I was just like, am I actually developing like in the, yes, I was developing in terms of training, but there is more to life. I'm 30 this year. There's also things to think about in terms of family, meeting the one. That's again a whole nother story. I'm a big romantic person. Like, I kind of believe in the whole fairy tale. I'm not gonna lie. So that's another reason I want to travel. Maybe my man is out there somewhere. So there's many reasons where I kind of put the brakes on where I was, but it's going to continue, but in a whole new way, through travel, through different coaches, like experiencing the world, to have that new excitement, motivation, inspiration. And through that, I always do me. I'm still going to be constantly training. I'm going to be doing my social media. Also, that's going to liven up my content. I hope you guys are going to love it even more. And, you know, I've managed to escape London, so to say. I don't have rent to pay, so this is the perfect opportunity. I've never taken a gap year. I've never really taken holidays. I've been really fortunate that like I've traveled a lot, but it's always been for work, for dance work, for filming, for teaching. So this time I'm actually like, no, you just go. And again, like I said, I'm going to take the opportunity, knowing quite a few people in many different places, parts of the world, go and live with them, hang out with them. And yeah, I don't think I'm brave enough I just don't think the world is a very safe place anymore for little old me to be traveling on my own. I know some people do it. I don't know. I'm very cool at being at home and, you know, where I know the place and I'm safe and I'm happy to do whatever I need to do, go cinema, like do my work, train, like I can do all of that. But yeah, I think it would be safer to go and actually, you know, stay and see people that I know, and it'll be easier and cheaper. Self-employed work is hard, you know. It's really hard. You're always on the hustle. Obviously, there's passive income, which, again, I need to be a little bit more business-brained, like for real. Business-minded, business-brained. Does that even make sense? So yeah, I just knew this month I just needed a little time of reflection, like what am I doing with my life? Let ideas and opportunities come into my head. I did have a knee injury, which also is now good. I can still feel it, but it's good. It's recovered. You know, I smashed out gymnastics the other day, which was really cool. Oh, I can just see my mum's head. You might even be able to hear her. And okay, my mum and her friend are outside the window right there. So this is really awkward. Maybe I should say hi. It's all right, we can edit. If they don't look in here, they're being very good. My mum is the most nosiest person. So I'm not going to keep chatting so I get distracted, but they're just right outside. So this is going to be perfect time so I can have lunch with my mum next and chat. She has nicked my coat again. Do you know what? I've already said to her, but I'm going to re-say to her, when I've gone to Dubai, help yourself to any of my clothes. Like literally, me and my mum. Obviously, like I'm super muscly, but my mum is quite tiny and petite. To be honest, we're quite similar, but hers more of a normal body. Like she's in her 60s. But yeah, she's recently retired and will be going to the gym a lot. So I'm just going to say, help yourself to any of my gym clothes. She'll be loving it. And, you know, for at least storing them free in the house, she can have them, you know. I must admit, I think I did have a moment of thinking like, what have I got to offer? Like, not who am I know who I am, but almost like I was like, I don't have any content. Like, yeah, I almost was self-doubting myself just in life, which is, if you know me, you'll be like, what? But literally maybe one morning was I like, oh my God, my world is crumbling. Like, I haven't got this together, I haven't got that together. But it's only because I've allowed this time to actually stop and think and talk to myself and listen to myself and be very empty, because that's what I do. I fill my life with a ton of stuff. And this month I've been like, be empty, be normal. Like, just allow that kind of time. So, and now the time's up. But yeah, within the last week, I don't know why. I think my video, I love to have quite a clear space on my phone, because I think, not that it makes me anxious, but it's like, I just find like the messiness on my videos, and I know I want to post them, and I'm like, oh. So I was just like looking through, and literally from top to bottom, I was like, there is so much cool things you can post that you've never posted, because you posted similar stuff before and you don't want to keep reposting in the same location or the same skill, or so yeah, there is so much. So I've literally kind of said to myself, if it's YouTubeable, start whacking it on YouTube. If it's Instagrammable, if it's TikTokable, once it's done, delete, so that fresh content can come out, new stuff. But I do hear that reposting is a good thing. Not that I've ever actually done it. I think I've reposted one photo, but reposting is good, I've heard. So I should try and maybe do it, but anyways, I probably won't. It's not really my thing. I like fresh stuff. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at and where I've been. I feel like this year is going to be a whole new year to me. So different. I'm going to be that sort of traveler, explorer, and just time to just ignite something new within me. I need to think, what is the next goal for that new passion? Like the life of me is going to come because I'm in a new place. That always just brings so much joy and life and energy into my soul. But when I am, on day to day, where like coming back, will I even come back? That's the thing. Like, I need to figure out like what it is I want has been my driving force every day. So I will wrap up there. And yeah, that is it. It's like, what is the next mission? What is the next intention? I've never really been driven by money, but I would like a big family. And so money needs to also be a thing. And yeah, even love life. I'm hoping that's going to maybe come about. Maybe that's another YouTube video to talk about. Anyways, the next time we're going to see each other, I'm going to be in a nice sunny country and I'm taking you with me. I'll see you there, guys. I cannot wait, and I cannot wait to bring you with me. Have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. I am new to this platform, but we are going in. Let's go.